I just got done celebrating Mass, and oftentimes as a priest, it's our greatest duty to offer Mass. But oftentimes I hear a question. They always say, "Father, is it hard to be celibate?" And I think that's one of the strangest aspects of priesthood, is that we are called to offer ourselves completely to God in service to Him and His church, and to live celibate lives. But when I hear that question, I often respond with, and I point out, that married life, family life, raising kids, is hard too. Because if you think about it, what unites family life and the celibate life is that we are called to lay down our lives for those we love, in the big and in the little ways. But the little ways are often forgotten about. We think that somehow the bigger gesture of love is the greatest. Like, for example, if your kid is oftentimes, can happen, playing in the street, for example, and you see a car barreling towards them, any parent would throw themselves without even flinching in front of that car to save that child. Or say you're hanging out in the living room, just watching a movie with your family, and somehow a grenade is lobbed into your living room. I don't know how, somehow. Every parent, again, without even flinching, would throw themselves on top of that grenade to save their kids. But I dare say that it is the smaller acts of love over time that can mean just as powerful. In our gospel today, we have the story of Jesus at the Last Supper, and our Lord tells them that one of you will betray me. And of course, it's Judas. But see, I think Judas never intended to betray our Lord in the beginning. He wanted to follow the Lord and he loved the Lord, but then over time, the difficulty, he forgot how to love. And the burden of ministry overwhelmed him when he finally said he forgot about his ministry and his vocation, and he gave up on the Lord for 30 dumb pieces of silver. Peter himself in the gospel as well says, "Lord, I will follow you until the end, sacrificing my life." But as we know, Peter also failed, because Peter thought, it's the grandiose acts of love that are better. But now take that same thing and imagine little acts of love done over 15, 20, 30 years. Little acts of death, when we sacrifice ourselves in the little ways which make up daily life. You know what I dare say? Those acts of love can just be as heroic as throwing yourself on a grenade.